Here to serve the citizens of Fort Myers, and something needs to be done.
Getting nowhere, but not giving up. The president of the local police union calling out the city manager of Fort Myers for not ordering an outside investigation of Police Chief Doug Baker. City manager Billy Mitchell has been given the power by city council to look into allegations that the chief was untruthful about what happened the night NFL player Nate Allen was wrongfully arrested. But instead of hiring an outside agency as the union has requested, he's letting city employees look into the controversy. The union wants Mitchell to hear them out on why that's a bad move in their eyes. They've even given him a deadline of tonight at 5 o'clock. As 4 in Your Corner's Katie Jones explains, they say they're getting the runaround. Katie.
Well, Amy, the union president tells me he held an emergency meeting with members this afternoon because after several calls and emails, the city manager has yet to respond for his request for an outside investigation. He's pushed for answers over the phone, via the internet, and even in person. But police union president Matt Sellers says his requests to city manager Billy Mitchell seem to be falling on deaf ears.
I still don't have an appointment at this time to meet with him to discuss the situation. It seems like, in my opinion, that he's not making it a priority. We want to see some action.
After what he calls untruthfulness, and it all stems from the wrongful arrest of Nate Allen. An internal investigation revealed that Chief Doug Baker couldn't explain his own statements about what happened that night. At issue, phone calls between Chief Baker and Police Captain Duke Perry the night police arrested Nate Allen. Chief Baker claims he called Perry ordering Nate Allen's immediate release, but the captain says that conversation never happened and that it was a missed call. When we asked the chief about the discrepancies at Monday night city council meeting, he said he never intended to be untruthful.
This isn't a conspiracy or, evil doing, or it has nothing to do with it. We strictly remember it different ways. It happens.
Now the chief's boss, city manager Billy Mitchell, is looking into those allegations of untruthfulness by having the city's IT department investigate those phone calls in question. But for the union, that's not good enough. They're making it clear in a letter to the city manager they want an outside investigation of the chief's actions, writing in part, quote, "Our officers need to focus on their jobs and should have the peace of mind that their leader's integrity is intact. It would appear that you might be confused about the evidence that has been discovered in the case, and I would be more than happy to assist you in understanding the forensic extraction report that was prepared by our police department's court expert."
This means everything to the citizens of Fort Myers. We're talking about the person who leads the officers that protect the citizens, standing up for them. They need good leadership. We have plans to make sure that something is done, and we won't stop until it is.
Now, Matt Sellers says he has further evidence to prove that the chief has been untruthful, and he says he would disclose it only to an outside investigator. If he doesn't hear from the city manager on Monday, Sellers says he'll figure out another plan of action. Live in the studio, Katie Jones, Fox 4 in your corner.